right, folks, it's time for Random Rush. You know what that means? I listen to Rush Limbaugh randomly for 60 seconds. I respond in 90. It is now 1:22 p.m. East Coast time. Let's listen to him now.
Iceberg, because all the documents that do contain the info we just passed on are heavily redacted. And it gets even worse than this. And then Hayes goes on to talk about how Hillary hasn't taken questions from the media in nearly a month. The growing stench of scandal. It's likely she'll continue to seek to avoid circumstances that might require her to provide answers. I'm telling you, you people, they did questions. Yeah, she did some questions after the setup stage. Look, the break is coming up here very quickly, but I'm just telling you, anybody that thinks that Hillary helps herself by going out and speaking and answering questions doesn't understand. That's when her numbers go down when she speaks. She cannot harm herself by shutting up. That's when her numbers stay level or go up, is when she shuts up. When she opens her mouth and starts talking, that's when the negatives surface and people don't like her. It's probably the ace in the hole we have, because during the campaign she's going to have to talk. So we're all very proud of it.
That's your humble broadcast host.
We got her. She has to talk.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Rush Limbaugh trying to keep the spirits up of his Republican followers. This coming on a day where apparently he's been dropped from Boston's RKO station. But here's Rush Limbaugh basically firing it up again. Remember, this is where Rush Limbaugh made his name. And that was claiming that Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton had killed Vince Foster, had dragged his body to some park in Washington, D.C., rather than the fact that Vince Foster had committed suicide, that Hillary Clinton was, a secret lesbian who still had an affair with Vince Foster, and Vince Foster was pressured because he was going to announce this, and then there was Travelgate and Filegate and Whitewatergate. This is Rush Limbaugh's entire career. And so, yes, there's many things that I have a problem with Hillary Clinton. And from a strategy standpoint, of course it makes sense for her to not allow the mainstream media mediate her message. This is what all candidates try and do today, unless there's like you're one of 15 in the Republican Party, and then you're a little bit more desperate. But Rush Limbaugh is going to go on this, and he's going to comfort his listeners and tell them that we've got Hillary just where we want her.